Hong Kong transformed it from once a fishing village and a post-war manufacturing base to a major financial and service center featuring a state-of-the-art infrastructure and highly efficient business service nowadays. Hong Kong is a city where old traditions blends perfectly with Western culture and postmodern trends. People enjoy the freedom of religion under the Basic Law. While the waves of Western culture have long arrived on the shores of Hong Kong, traditional values are still held by many Chinese people. There are as many types of international cuisines as are the number of the ethnic groups in Hong Kong.
My name is Tiffany. This is my second year in De Anza College. So I came here during 2015 fall quarter. So I've been here for a year and 2 months more. So the reason why I came to US for study because I feel like the educational system in Hong Kong and US is really different. So in Hong Kong it's kind of duck feeding educational system and discouraging. Cause for duck feeding, cause if you literally recite all the model answer, then you will got a high score in exam. So I feel like it's a bit ridiculous. For US ones, I feel like it's more interactive between teacher and student and then more on critical thinking and then skills developed. And then the second thing is Hong Kong academic was so exam oriented. Like your final score will based on your exams only. But like for here, it got extra credit, got homework score, got participation score, so much thing adding in. So it makes me more involved.
My name is Nicole and this is my second year studying in De Anza College. I wasn't come to the US right after my high school graduation, but instead I studied the University of London International Program in Hong Kong. Since Hong Kong has a limited number of government-funded universities, which people only recognize the 8 universities listed officially. Although other self-financed degree program is accredited, but people usually doubt the quality of those courses. So these international degrees offer undergraduate qualification taught by your own local institutions, so which means that you don't have to travel to other countries to get the degree in your own place. So they usually advertise the reputation and the quality of the renowned top universities overseas, like in the UK, in the US, or in Australia. And of course, the employment prospect of your career, saying that you can get a better job opportunity with an overseas qualification. So it is getting really common and popular in Hong Kong recently. You may think that overseas degree offered by the UK may be more flexible, but instead the truth is it is really stressing. They have designated courses for me to follow and to complete, so I have no choice on choosing my electives, or unlike the US, I have a chance to pick my own subjects or I have a whole series of major required subjects for me to choose. And also I have only a year-end exam throughout the year, so it is really stressing for me for this exam-oriented setting. It is the reason why I decided to quit the program on the fall semester of my sophomore year and come to the US for study.
Other reason despite the educational system differences is the political issue of Hong Kong. So in Hong Kong, it's quite political and stable recently because there are conflict between Hong Kong and China. Because the one country, two system and Hong Kong basic law were kind of invaded. So there are much conflicts between Hong Kong and China.
Hong Kong enjoys a high degree of autonomy as noted in the Basic Law, upholding the concepts of one country, two systems, and Hong Kong people ruling Hong Kong. It is embodied that Hong Kong exists as a separate signatory to international organization, maintains a common law system which is different from the civil law system in China.
So in the past, like 2 years ago, there's a big revolution called Umbrella Revolution happened in Hong Kong, and then students went on protest to fight for universal suffrage. and I feel like the political part in Hong Kong was quite unstable, which makes me would like to go out of Hong Kong and then knowing more about how other places handle democracy.
I remember that my school was just right beside the protest venue, and I actually go down to the venue and check out what's happening and show some support on my break time in class. By the time the social medias and news are all focusing on the umbrella revolution, something shocked me, that is how China report this event as a celebration of the National Day, because the umbrella revolution has happened in late September and the National Day of China is on the 1st of October. So the China media actually reported the event as a celebration and gathering instead of a protest. So this really creeps me out.
Like what happened just now was the president election, how the president election works in America, leading to a kind of fair democracy. In Hong Kong, people are so fast-paced because they walk so fast and everything are money related.
In Hong Kong, like elsewhere in the world, Christmas is a public holiday. Unlike the US, which people take this chance to spend time with family and friends, but instead, Hong Kong people also take this opportunity to celebrate it commercially. Although this is not celebrated as a religious holiday as much as in the US or any Western countries. Street decoration shows that as a commercial holiday. Christmas is alive and well here. Large-scale shopping malls are constantly competing on their Christmas decoration to attract customers shopping. You may not know that shopping mall in Hong Kong on Christmas period will extend its opening hours for shopper, but in the US, the opening hours of shopping mall usually shorten in Christmas period.
In the US, the living style is more relaxing and more slow-paced comparatively, because people demand more on quality of life, which they're really asking for. On the other hand, Hong Kong also focus more on money thing, people usually talk finance, economics or business as their major, so as to be competitive enough to be part of the most money earning industry.
I was majored in banking and finance, hoping to get a job easily in the money world. However, the teaching style of the courses in University of London wasn't practical enough for me to learn the techniques in working in the real world, compared to my friends who studying in the same major in the so-called traditional university in Hong Kong. And my curriculum are pretty theoretical, so it is stressful that everyone is competing for business related subject, while I would like to pursue a major that I am really interested in instead of purely for a job looking major. So that's why I come over to the US to study for my interested subject, which is psychology.
But in Hong Kong, parents are normally discourage us to study art, because art is a major you can't really find a job which is art related except being a teacher. So in Hong Kong, if you're studying art, people will questioning you, and then it really can't earn money. But if you're studying in the States, if you take art, I feel like it's more supportive, no matter the atmosphere or family or friends, because you're doing what you want to or what you're talented at. So you feel your value in chasing your dreams or your value to study. I feel like this money-oriented idea was not that good for me. So I personally prefer the life in US. If I were given a chance, I would like to stay here and look for jobs after my graduation and start my career here.